Yo, Wagwan, this your boy, Jadon, Legendary. Now you're probably wondering, Jadon, why you on a half-naked undead in the middle of Thunderbluff? Because I have a guide for you today. The level 19 Frosty Mage, or any mage really, depends on your choice. I'm just gonna be playing as Frost. Look, I'm gonna need you to do a few things. Hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, share with your people, join the Legendary clan, support the channel, become legendary. Now, if you are not here to make a twink, because this is very expensive, the PvP will start right here, okay? Go ahead and scroll on over to that timestamp. If you are, make sure you get your snacky snacks ready, your drinks, your waters, you know what I'm saying? Stay fully hydrated at all times, folks. That's very important. But the most important thing to twinking isn't so much your gear, okay? Once you choose your class and race, is freezing your level. Alrighty, there's a bunch of dead horde everywhere. So for Alliance here, as you can see, you're gonna make your way past Varian's big goofy chair, right behind Stormwind Keep, right between Dwarven District and Old Town. Okay, once you get behind that chair, you're gonna go into the war room here, and you're gonna make a quick right to this man right here, Beston. Talk to him for 10 gold. You can freeze or unfreeze your level. For Horde, you're going to want to make your way to Valley of Honor, this big green hut. It'll be the first building you see upon entering Valley of Honor. I almost say Stormwind Keep. This is definitely not Stormwind. You're going to come right back here. Behind this lady right here is a man named Slats. 10 gold, you can freeze or unfreeze your level. Alrighty, now that you know how to freeze your level, we have gear, glyphs, as people like to correct me, glyphs, all your knick-knack, paddywhacks, everything you could possibly need. Starting off with helmets, you got two options: shadow goggles or lucky fishing hat. Now, shadow goggles is really what you're going to start with, since you're going to need engineering anyways. 120 item engineering level, not very far. You could do it out of the auction house, or you could do it yourself. Depends on how much gold you're willing to spend. Until you can get your hands on a lucky fishing hat, because it's not going to be that easy. You know, there's will be a lot of people trying to fish and whatnot and do the competition every Sunday for this lovely hat, and you're more than likely not going to be the only level 19 there trying to do it. Next up, we got the neck piece. Now, these neck pieces are great for the warriors, the rogues, and the pallies, and the druids. However, not that great for the mage, but it's all you got. The Sentinel and Scout's medallion. Scout for Horde, Sentinel for Alliance. You know, that agility doesn't do much for you, but 2 extra stamina, why not? It's better than keeping the slot completely empty. Next up, we got shoulders, okay? For your normal shoulder options, you're going to want either reinforced woolen shoulders or Talbar mantle from Quest in Welland Caverns, okay? Depends on which one you want, you know, the extra mana and spell crit, or just that raw spell power. And you're going to be building your way up to either Tattered Dreadmist or Exquisite Sunseer Mantle. I'm going with that Dreadmist, you know what I'm saying, that spell crit, baby. Next up, we got our cloak options. Now, the cloaks you can start off with is either these two, that's Alliance, that's Horde. Or you can take the time to make Spider Silk Drape or get it out of the auction house. You can easily make this yourself. You need a 125 tailoring. Or you could go with these two, which will be much easier to get, Warsong Gulch cloaks. And you know, this is Rathlynch King, so you don't need the rep for them no more like you did back in Vanilla, which was ugh. But you can get them completely free now, so it really depends on what you want. A little tiny bit more spell power, or a little bit of hit. Me personally, I think I'm gonna go with the hit. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we got chest piece. There's a few of these, okay? The best of the best for raw spell power is a Horde only option. Inferno Robe, this comes from a quest. And then you have the Tree Bark Jacket for everybody else, and or the Robe of the Moccasin from Welland Caverns, and a cheap option if you can't find nothing, if you can't quite get those to drop yet. Mystic Robe is pretty good, 7 intellect, 4 spell power, pretty decent output. But after all, we are Horde, so we— Hold up. So you just gonna watch this many minutes of the video, and you ain't even gonna hit the subscribe button? That's crazy to me. Subscribe right now, man. Let's get back into the video. You get to rock, to me, the absolute stone cold stunner of robes at this level, and it's real freaking pretty, as you can see. But then of course you'll be building your way up to the tattered Dreadmist robe for that overall just superb stat output. 5 stamina, 5 intellect, 6 spirit, and 7 spell power. So, you know, that's what you'll build up to unless you just really want that raw power. Next up, we got wrist. Okay, you got mind thrust bracers or crystalline cuffs. Now the problem with the crystalline cuffs here is it is a low level option at level 13, so you're only going to get 2 intellect, 2 spirit, and 4 spell power. However, you know, it'll probably be a lot better than losing a whole 5 stamina for 9 intellect. Really depends on what you want. Like I said, for me, I'm going full spell power, baby. Next up, we got gloves. Okay, I do not see my gloves for some reason. So for gloves, you have 3 options. Okay, basically gold flecked gloves. That's pretty much Alliance. That's right there in Dead Mines. You ain't gotta go very far for that one. Then you have the serpent gloves. That's Willing Caverns. So that's for Horde. You ain't gotta go far for that. But then Horde also have another little cool option, and that is from a quest here in the Barrens. I said here in the Barrens. I'm not in the Barrens. Mulgore. That's for a quest in the Baron, the Jute Braid gloves, which have the exact same stats but with 2 extra armor and only comes from a quest. I'm not sure if the quest line is long or not. However, it'll be a lot freaking better than running Willing Caverns or running all the way to Dead Mines, because we all know Willing Caverns in Wrath of Lich King is a true freaking cavern. That place sucked back in the day. So if you can, go ahead, get your hands on the Jute Braid. Sorry, Alliance. Actually, not sorry. Y'all got Dead Mines. Dead Mines is fast as fuck. So, boom. Jute Braid. For belts, we got 2 options. Okay, we got boom. And we got bam. Okay. Now, it really depends on what you're looking for here. 5 intellect, 2 spell power. Or go with Keller's Girdle. 3 stam, 8 intellect. That is a lot of intellect, but I guess, you know, for the intellect, you lose 3. You also lose 3 stamina, you gain 2 spell power. I don't know if that's a good trade, if I'm being honest here. I like the idea of the extra spell power, but at the same time, that's a lot of mana and stamina to lose out on. So, yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go with the Keller's Girdle. Losing 3 stamina and 3 intellect for 2 spell power is kind of outrageous. Next up, we got legs. Okay, scrolling down over here. For our cheap option, we got the colorful kilt, and that is if you want some good spell power, because the Dark Weave and the Sacred Burial Trousers, okay, these do not have any spell power. These do, but these are Horde only. So for Alliance, you're mostly going to be going after this. Although, realistically, this might be another one of those cases where maybe you should go with the this one instead. The spell power is cool, but I don't know if I want to lose that much spell power. Whose freaking dog is making all that noise? Dang dogs. So, you know, it really depends on you. This is why I do this way, so you can have multiple options. You know what I'm saying? Versus just showing you like 2 or 3 options. I like to give people as many options as they can find and they can get, while you know, not sacrificing too much. Like, you might want to go for the spell power, but the colorful kilt realistically is definitely a cheap option. I would not go with that. You know, 6 spell power is cool and all, but you'll be losing on a lot of intellect and a lot of stamina. And in this case, you know, that spirit, I guess. We're a mage, so it's not that important. But yeah, I would definitely say between the Dark Weave breeches and Sacred Burial Trousers. Well, of course, if you're Horde, you have that option. Alliance, definitely go with the Dark Weave. Next up, we got the boots. Only boots I saw that were even worth anything, because the rest of the boots were, they were cool, but these were far better than anything else. Spider Silk boots. 4 stamina, 4 intellect, 8 spell power, can be easily bought out of the auction house, or you can make them yourself, because they stop right at that lovely 125 tailoring, which is just before level 20. So definitely go ahead and make or buy them. You know what I'm saying? Not hard to get. Next up, we got rings. Okay, we got multiple options of rings here. So boom, bam. Okay, advisor for Horde, lore keeper for Alliance. Okay, and then for your secondary ring, you want that lavishly jeweled ring. Or if you're Alliance, you do have the option as something more well-rounded. 4 stamina, 4 intellect, 3 spirit. For Horde, you know what I'm saying, you're going to want that lavishly jeweled, which comes out of Willing Caverns. Okay. And for Alliance, you want sealed and lore keeper. Unless you just want more stamina with a little bit of hit. But, I don't know, 4 stam, 4 intellect. Pretty good, well-rounded ring right there. Next up, we got trinkets. Okay, the only 2 trinkets, you can get at this level realistically. Boom, bam. Okay, that'll free you from all those nasty movement effects, which there are a few of here at this level. And of course, the Arena Grand Master. You can't get no better than that realistically. Massive amounts of defense. Very important at this level. So 2 heavily defensive rings. And trinkets, I mean. Very useful at this level. Now we have our weapons. Now obviously weapons are extremely important, okay? That is your wands, your staves, and all that other good stuff. So if you're going with the 2-hand route, which is what you're going to be running around with most of the time, the 2 options is Staff of the Blessed Seer and Twisted Chanter's Staff, okay? Chanter Staff for that very high intellect, 6 stamina, or you go with this joint for that high spell power, a little bit of stamina, a little bit of spirit. Unless you're just trying to go with a raw damage build, I would definitely say this Twisted Chanter Staff, because that is a lot of intellect, that is a lot of stamina. However, that spell power is going to make those frost bolts nice and crispy when they hit people. Okay. Well, honestly, if you're just all the spell power options we did pass on, you really could just go with those if you're just trying to make a raw, nasty power build. However, as a clothy, you are going to make yourself a lot more susceptible to damage, especially if you're fighting other twinks. You kind of want to be more well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely say the Twisted Chanter's Staff. And then for your side piece, okay, these are the weapons you're going to swap to whenever you need some good utilities. That is your bone, furball medicine pouch for that good heal. 100 health every 1 second. It's pretty busted. You get that from doing the Fellwood Timber Mall rep, which probably takes a while, but once you get it, it is an item that is well worth. And for the main hand, you want the Evocator's Blade for that extra intellect. And whenever you're not using the Furbolg joint, you can use the Mystic Tome on your side. However, that's what the staff is there for. You just switch back to your normal weapons. And now for wands, okay? For wands, we got 2 options. We got boom and we got bam. Okay? Banshee Rod of the Sun is real good if you're just looking for a stat stick. You know, 1 stamina, 1 spell power, 1 intellect. However, if you're looking for a wand to actually use in battle, that is definitely going to be your Gravestone Scepter from Black Fathom Deeps. Get that from a quest. Pretty dang strong, as you can see. Pretty strong. 150 speed. Decent damage on it. Pretty much doing about as much as a dagger or more. Okay, never mind. A lot more. Goodness. But yeah. So, if you're looking to actually make use of that weapon, Gravestone Scepter, if you just want a cool little side piece, little stat stick, then, you know, Banshee Rod of the Sun. Not the moon. The moon got spirit, no spell powers. Is whack for a mage. You want that sun. I'm gonna be going with the latter option though. Okay, and boom, there is all your gear. Okay, go ahead and pile this stuff up together. Now, okay, actually that's not important. Now you need glyphs and enchantments and all your little knickknacks, and that is boom. Okay, these are the items you're going to need for your power. As you can see, we're now fully geared up. We have 862 health, which is pretty good. We got 1400 mana, which is pretty good. 57 spell power, not bad. 6% crit, not bad. But how do we get it higher? Enchantments, baby. So for your cloak, you can go with either greater resistance or superior defense. you know, as a mage, you don't have very much armor. So if you get a little bit of more armor, that'd be cool and all. However, me personally, I like the resistance, because if you're fighting other casters, that's going to be a reduction. After all, you are a frost mage, and your kiting ability is tip-top, only being beat, I would say, by the hunter, and that's because they get to move while shooting instead of having to stop every now and then to get a cast out. Next up, for the chest piece, you want the greater stats. That's 4 intellect, 4 stamina. Okay, very important. I guess you could get a little bit of armor from the extra agility. Boots, greater stamina or minor speed. You know what I'm saying? You could go with the stamina if you want more defense, or you could go with minor speed if you want the ability to kite just a little better than before. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm gonna go with the defense here, because you are a frost mage, and at this level, not very many people have mobility. I would say probably minor speed if you know you're gonna be fighting against a lot of other Twink players, versus if you do a lot of BGs, and more than likely you're gonna be fighting a bunch of lobies majority of the time. Gloves with healing power. That is 16 whole spell power, folks. 16. Okay, put those right there on those jute braid gloves, or gold flecked if you're Alliance. And that puts us at a nice 73 bonus damage. Okay. Next up, we got the leg armor kit. You know, just a little extra armor, never hurt. That's about all you can get at this point of at this stage of Classic Wrath, as they okay, I can't get the word out. For the weapon, we got Mighty Intellect or Spell Power. I'm saying Intellect if you want that added spell, crit, and mana. Spell Power if you just want that raw damage. Okay? And then for our last enchantment, we got Bracers. Healing Power. Increase your spell power by another 15. Giving you a whopping 118 spell power. Yes, sir. Now for your knickknacks and your paddywhacks and whatnot, you're gonna want that Rumsey rum for that extra 15 stamina. We got Elixir of Wisdom for that cool little 6 intellect. You're very important. Okay. We got Swiftness potions, which would be extremely important, and we got Healing potions, which would be pretty important. You're gonna want Scrolls of Intellect number 2. For your from your engineering, you're gonna want to make yourself some small bronze bombs. And for the first time ever, because I've realized I did this in a lot of my Twink joints, is first aid. I kind of forgot about first aid, I ain't gonna lie. So first aid, you're gonna want to get your hands on some heavy silk bandages. So when you're in a dire situation, you gotta be able to stop and heal at any moment. And those will allow you to do just that. And now for glyphs, me personally, the best options I had saw, oh yeah, there's my talents if you just want to copy them. You know what I'm saying? Let you look at that for a little bit. For glyphs, I was going with either Frost Armor or Slow Fall, Frost Nova, or Arcane Explosion. Arcane Explosion you're going to use quite a bit, so you know, a reduction of mana on it is pretty dang good. Or you can go with Frost Nova, because anybody you freeze, it'll take an extra 20% more damage before that frost breaks, which means they'll get stuck in place just a little bit longer than normal, which me personally is the slightly better option. And for your side, you could go with Slow Fall if you're more of a world PvPer and you're fighting a lot of Twinks out in the open world, or you're ganking a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just in case you're in a bad situation where you need to be able to slow fall and get out of there. Slow fall no longer requires you to use regions. If you're more of the BG goer, then you're definitely going to want that Frost Armor, because it makes it last 30 extra minutes. So that's less you have to worry about it. Okay. So, boom. There you go, folks. That is everything, as far as I can tell. Okay. It took a long time to put this together, because, you know, I'm not the most... I'm not the biggest caster player, but when I do these, I gotta make them tip top and the best. So I had to, you know, really do some digging. But I think this is pretty freaking good. 118 extra damage. You know, let's knock some people down, man. Simple as that. So you just gonna skip to this part of the video and not hit the subscribe button? That's crazy. Look, we fully geared up, you know what I'm saying? We ready to go. Level 19 out here, just in case you did skip the building part, which is perfectly fine. Building the Twink is very expensive. Our outcome is 118 spell power. Okay, 1500 mana, 1000 health, 6 stamina, 6 what the frick is it called? Crit. Okay. He is a very healthy undead. Okay. You just got Blessing of Wisdom. Okay, so now we get more mana restoration, intellect, and all that. Pop the Frosty. You know what I'm saying? Put that joint on because whoever's buff that is weak as fuck. Put all of our buffs on. Never mind. Okay. Boom. And now we are at 1200, 1700, and almost. Well, may as well say 7. You only 1 down. Okay. The mage is a very very kite-bound character. Right? They can pull people around the entire map without taking a hit of damage if they know what they're doing. Only person who could do that better is a hunter, in my opinion, because they don't have to stop and cast anything. They just get to move, and move. Hit you with a frosty trap, move, you know what I'm saying? As with the mage, you know, you gotta stop to heal a little bit. I mean, I said heal. You have to stop to cast a little bit, but you know, with blink and all that, doesn't make much of a difference. Unfortunately, at this level, we don't have blink, so that's exactly what we use swiftness potions for that good, healthy mobility. Okay. With 118 spell power on something that already does about 54 to 61 damage, we should have no issue in the overall damage department, especially when we switch on the dagger and the bag. That'll give us some nice heals, which is much needed on a class who cannot heal at all. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the mage works. You have to take their very healthy caster ability. Man, hold up. So you just gonna watch this much of the video, and you not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. Use it to your advantage because you can't heal. You know what I'm saying? So they have some of the best, hands down, the best caster damage output if you play your cards properly. That is. You can make mistakes, you know, everybody makes mistakes, and making one on a mage can be fatal if you don't know what you're doing. And you see these two over here? Watch this, you know what I'm saying? Freeze them both in place, hit him with the frost bolt. Bam, bam! You know what I'm saying? Big boy damage activity. Snatch that up. I don't know if he's getting healed. You know what I'm saying? 130 on the frosty bolt damage. It's kind of busted, especially when you just get to spam it. I forgot to make him some macros. Oh, he freaking paladins. Oh, he is. I got to target correct the incorrect way. Smoking, you know what I'm saying? Oh, almost forgot to put my wand down. Like I said, I'm going with the wand for actual proper damage versus using it just for a simple stat stick. Stat sticking is cool and all. Resist it, baby. Who getting heals? Well, he healing the crap off his food. Not no more. Fly my face. Then we put you in that frost so I could get that boosted damage. He took my... Don't make me go alliance just so I can murder you. This fool just soulstone and then dip out? Where he at? Oh, he used a soulstone and then attempted to dip out, man. Now you stuck in between some dang trees. Yeah, this is quite healthy, if I do say so myself. And I'm not even like that big of a frost mage player. However, it's just too simple. You know what I'm saying? They got 2 healers. Let me back up. I didn't know they had 2 healers on them. I didn't know they had 2 healers. Now, with this though, I will say it is much different from playing melee. I am very used to playing melee. So actually having to stop and cast is a little different. However, he is indeed very strong. Okay, stuff don't last too much long. Which is how it's intended, but the kite ability is definitely there. You could literally run laps on somebody just casting Frostbolt over and over. And they never, ever will get the opportunity to land a single hit on you if you don't want them to. Oh, that's the crazy thing about it. Not a hit to be landed if you don't want them to. So I hit him with the... Oh, I almost wasted my bomb. I gotta make him a dang target macro after this. Kinda forgot. I did this kinda late night yesterday. So there's some certain things I forgot to do, and that is the target macro. See how he was running away? He can't anymore. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck putting curses on me, man? Eat a freaking grenade. I already threw one. I forgot these little copper bombs got cooldowns on them. Kind of whack. You gotta work with what you got, you know. Take that. Thank you very much. That's the fool that robbed me earlier. Hey, where do you think you're going, pal? Can I stop you right there real quick? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Big frosty damage. You feel me? I like frost mages at this level. All I gotta do is hit 3 abilities. I can't play a high level frost mage to save my dang life. Oh snap. My freaking my mage ability goes to fire and arcane at best. Mostly fire. Not arcane that much. Kinda, sort of. As long as I don't forget what abilities do what, I'm pretty decent with the arcane mage. Not nearly as good as I am with the fire mage though. Fire mage was the first mage I ever actually started being able to play. So there's a reason for that, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to move and cast at the same time. Ay ay ay. Bombs hit kinda hard at this level. Gone. Hurt. Okay, nobody else is running the flag, so I gotta do this. This big boy about to do it. He did not. I forgot the undead's at-will joint is not quite for hard stuns, so we're gonna go ahead and switch that around. I ain't played on the undead in a little bit. Oh. Who we beefing with? I went all the way out there for nothing. Now the thing with the frost mage, to me, much like the hunter, that makes them extraterrestrially special. Well, you about to die. I'm gonna pick that up if you do. You might just. That fire might murder you. Keep running. Just run, baby. Just run. Baby, just run. You gonna make it? Okay, she healing up. Uh-oh. Hey! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. People coming from every which way. This is a hostage. I said this is a hostage. This is not a hostage situation. This is a protect or our flag carrier dies situation. Yo, who the fuck is healing this fool? Oh, the dang druid back there. I didn't see that druid. Okay, forget this fool. I need to go. Actually die. No! I got froze! We're gonna lose the flag carrier! Oh, no, never mind. He good. He good. He gone. All the way, baby. Oh my goodness. I thought we was gonna lose the freaking flag carrier. Holy, that was close. He had like 40 health left at one point. Gotta protect the flag carrier at all times. Okay. Because I'm not gonna pick the flag up, so I gotta protect the people who will pick the flag up, the brave souls who do pick the flag up. Because you know me, I can't stand flag running. I don't even like Warsong Gulch. But however, if I get stuck in Warsong Gulch, I will play it to my best abilities, and that is protecting that flag carrier as hard as I can. Okay? Look at this silly fire mage, alright? I'm the only mage around here, man. Two-shotting people is ridiculous. I'm saying, let me hit y'all with that big bomb. Boom. Ooh! 117 from an engineering bomb. That ain't even fair, but brother. Stuttering in front. We got another mage. Arcane mage, they got a fire mage, and I'm the frost mage. You know what I'm saying? Knocking everybody down and whatnot. I don't know what I do. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck? No, you did not just hit me with that, man. Oh, hit me with the fucking frosty joint. I mean, no, actually, I'm the one hitting with the frosty joint. You better not take my kill. What to say? How hard does this wand hit? Let me check the damage on this wand, though. Can I murk a fool with just the wand? It's pretty fast. I don't think we murking anybody with just the wand. However, if you do manage to run out of mana, it is a pretty good backup option. You know what I'm saying? And you cast the big joints. Global cooldown on a mage is a little longer than I'm used to. I hit the ability and it's still not ready. I'm used to the rogue. Overall, though? Overall? This is pretty good. This is pretty dang good. I see the appeal of the mage. I still do like my warrior, my hunter, and my rogue better, but I do see the appeal of the mage. Number one, you know, I can see if you're fighting against other twinks that being a frost mage would be extremely useful. Even with especially with the lack of a blink, I wouldn't be going fire at this level, that's for sure. You'll be taking an expensive amount of damage, if that makes any sense. I don't know why I said expensive. You'll be taking a lot of damage. Not being able to slow people down as well as the frost mage can. Where you going, man? Stay right there, man. You're in the wrong person, buddy. Yeah, it's work. Hey, get off me, man. What? Oh, he ran out. I didn't see him run, I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? At this level, you could just stand here and do practically nothing. Pop a quick little health potion, you good to go. Look at that. Look at that. Hit him with the wand. Well, that is some fair damage, however. Someone's healing him now. Where are you? Who are you? Where are you? Oh. When the heck these fools get behind me? That's a lot of people. We gotta melt some people pretty... No, not that dang pet! We gotta burn these fools all quick. Well, you gotta have a targeting macro, folks. Fucking targeting the pet on accident, because I gotta click every dang thing. Oh, shoot. And see, now I'm looking at my own teammates. Frosty, boy. Yeah, I like this right here. I see the appeal of it. I see the reason why so many people were playing Frost Mages back in the day. It's strong. What can I say? And you dang near can't die. I feel like I'm being attacked a lot. But for some reason, I feel like I die faster on my warrior and my rogue, even though they got more armor. But they don't feel like they eat as much damage. He feels like he's just eating. Like I'm just sitting around absorbing damage. I'm just sitting there, not playing how I normally would at all. Like actually moving and trying not to get hit. I'm just standing there. And he just doesn't seem to be taking any real damage. Oh shoot, not on the level of damage this fool might be taking. Actually, no, never mind. She a protection warrior. She good. Where you going, rogue? I heard somebody die. He grinding. That fool about to die. Okay, never mind. I keep forgetting you level 19 warrior. He ain't gonna die to nothing, really. Level 19 warriors, twinked or not. You level 19 warrior, you're not dying. especially at this level. Unless that person is heavily geared like I am, that you have literally no reason to die as a warrior at this level. Ouchie! Where all these freaking people coming from? Ow! Hit me with the dang, what's the name? There it goes. See, and then you just pop a freaking potion? You good! Where are you two going? Oh, I have no mana. So y'all can go wherever y'all want. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Stop following me, man. Stop following me, man. Oh. Trying to do a circle on me. Oh, what? Did he die? Oh, he did. Okay, I'm about to say. Well, there you go, folks. Level 19 Twink Mage. Busted. I mean, what else should I have expected, realistically? I didn't expect him to feel so tanky as a claw thief. Like, he wasn't taking any real damage. And any time I did take just the slightest bit of damage where it looked like I might die, just pop a healing potion. Barely had to use these because he has so much freaking range. I don't know, shoot. I mean, in terms of fun, I'm gonna give it to the Hunter number 1, Rogue number 2. He's gonna take the place of the Warrior. I'm gonna have to say. He's number 3. Mage is number 3. It just didn't feel like I was ever gonna come close to dying. As where on my Rogues and my Warriors, I have died a little bit when trying to sit in big groups like that and take as much damage as possible. Or maybe I haven't. Maybe I just don't remember because it's been so long since I played them. Maybe I need to get on one of these days and check it out. Because he just felt ultra tanky. But anyways, I gotta film some more of these real quick. Because somebody requested the level 39 Rogue. And somebody longer ago requested the 19 Warrior. Hopefully he's still subscribed. He probably been waiting for a hot minute. Like, man, one of those days we'll get that level 19 Warrior video. But anyways, it has been your boy, Jeton, Legendary. If you enjoyed this video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy this video, that's good either way. If you watched it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share with your people, join the Legendary clan, support the channel to become legendary. I'm out.